Friends, good afternoon. As you remember that on Saturday, US military has shot down the spy balloon of China off the coast of Carolina in Atlantic Ocean. The debris of the balloon now has been retrieved by US Navy, and the video or picture have been loaded or released by Navy, US Navy for the common public. I was going through a news report in CNBC which says that spy balloon confirmed the pattern of Chinese behavior that pose a threat to NATO members. Wait a minute. Stoltenberg says now it says NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said the recent Chinese spy balloon over the United States present security challenges for the 30-member alliance as well as countries around the globe. The balloon over the United States confirms the pattern of Chinese behavior where we see that China have invested heavily in new capabilities including different types of surveillance and intelligence platform, the NATO chief said. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the US intelligence community was studying the balloon and that the US would continue to update allies as well as countries around the world that may be victim of Chinese espionage. This is third point. The report says that Chinese spy balloon that drifted across the United States last week presents security challenges for NATO 30-member alliance as well as other countries around the globe. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said on Wednesday. Balloon over the United States confirms the pattern of Chinese behavior where we see that Chinese have invested heavily in new capabilities including different types of surveillance and intelligence platform. Stoltenberg said during a press conference in Washington, D.C., beside US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. We need to be aware of the constant risk of Chinese intelligence and step up what we do to protect ourselves and react in a prudent and responsible way, he said, adding that European countries have seen an increase in Chinese intelligence activities. US officials have long complained that Chinese companies are beholden to the Republic of China and collect sensitive information on behalf of People Liberation Army. The Chinese Communist Party had previously said that it does not engage in espionage. Stoltenberg said China was building up its military and nuclear capabilities without any transparency. It is attempting to assert control over the South China Sea and threatening Taiwan, trying to take control of critical infrastructure, including in NATO countries, repressing its own citizens and trampling on human rights and deepening its strategic partnership with Moscow. He said, so NATO allies have real concern, which we discussed today. Stoltenberg remarks came as the US Navy and US Coast Guard complete a recovery operation of the drowned spy balloon roughly 6 miles off the coast of South Carolina. On Saturday, Biden gave the order to take the 200 feet tall spy balloon out of the sky. The operation resulted in an F-22 fighter jet shearing a hole in the bottom of the balloon with a side-wider missile. Now, this news report has shared a pic of the retrieval operation. Pentagon spokesman US Air Force Brigadier General Paul Ryder said Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin called his Chinese counterpart on Saturday following the military mission. Chinese officials did not accept the call. Blinken said the US intelligence community was studying the balloon and the US would continue to update allies as well as the countries around the world that may be victim of Chinese spinners. The United States was not the only target of this broader program, which has violated the sovereignty and of countries across five continents, Blinken said. In our argument, we were again hearing that in our engagement, we are again hearing from our partner that the world expect China and the United States to manage our relationship responsibility. That's precisely what we see set out to do. We continue to urge China to do the same, he added. Last week, in the handful of hours before Blinken was set to travel to Beijing, the Biden administration announced that it was indefinitely postponing the trip. He was stated to meet with his Chinese counterpart and potentially Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing. The presence of this balloon in our space is a clear violation of our sovereignty and as well as international law, and is unacceptable that this has occurred, a senior administration official said on a call with reporter, adding that a diplomatic trip could not take place under such conditions. The official who spoke on the condition of anonymity said the US will reconsider a trip to China at a later date and remain open to conversation with Beijing in interim. Now, as per this report, the debris of the balloon has been recovered. It is being examined. It is reported that it had a solar panel beneath the belly of the balloon. It had payload which consists of antenna and other equipments which are being examined. It is reported that similar type of balloon have been spotted in South America and a smaller balloon over our territory in India, Andaman Nicobar Island. China is not falling short of its mysterious activities and is creating tension all over the world. The problem of the world is that without China, it can't survive. Let us see how the story progresses and how USA retaliate against China on this episode. I hope that this video would have been liked by you. If you like the content of this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe my channel so that I'm encouraged to upload other informative video on economy, geopolitics, and legal matters. Thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.